Okay, you guys, number 22. Here we go, 22. Again, same exam, January 2018. All right, we got Brian. He puts 1 penny in to the account. Then he adds 3 more, 9 more, 27 more. How much money is he going to have on the 20th day? You got to be there for 2 hours. Got to be there for 2 hours. So if you had to, yep, you could go 1, 3, 9, 27, find out all 20, add them all up. Okay, you can do that. You'll be there all day. That's fine. You're going to be there for 2 hours. You can do that. All right. I don't want to do that, though, because I want to show you how to do it without listing it all out. How would you find what the next one is, by the way? Because this is going to get us kick-started here. 1, 3, 9, 27. How would you find the next one? Multiply by 3, right? Multiply. Multiply. What type of sequence is this? Multiply. Geometric. Is there somewhere, a formula somewhere, where I can find out the total of a geometric sequence? The actual formula sheet, the one you'll be given, which is on the end of this test. So go ahead, open it up. You do not need to memorize this one. This is to add up any geometric sequence. You have one that says geometric series. Everyone see that one? Geometric series. The sum, that's what that big S is for, the sum. So off the formula sheet, Sn equals A1 minus, again, I'm just writing this right off the formula sheet. I didn't memorize anything either. All over 1 minus R. Okay. The N is the number of terms you're going to add up. How many terms am I going to add up here? 20 terms. So N is 20. So the sum of the first 20 terms, you guys help me here. A1, 1, that's the first term. Minus 1, anybody remember what the R was called? That's your common ratio. What am I going by again? Multiplying by 3. So that's your R value. So 1 times 3 to the 20th, all over 1 minus 3. Fraction templates galore here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. We're all getting that number out, right? And it's conveniently a choice. Don't do it. It's a trap. Here's why, everyone. What? Hey, what's this? 1 what? 3 what? 9 what? 27 what? What are all these? Cents. This is how many cents he'll have. What are all your multiple choices in? Dollars. Yes, unfortunately. So I need to divide all the cents by 100 to see how many dollars I'll have. Tricky, tricky. There's going to be traps like this. And even if you listed them out and added up, you still wouldn't be out of the woods. You're still going to get it in cents. Okay, if you listed out all 20 days and added them all up, it's still in cents. It's got to be in dollars. Dollars, dollars. Questions, comments, any concerns? All right, let's keep trucking. I only think I have a couple here today. 36. Okay. I give you guys the graph. What's the equation? Yikes. What's the equation of that graph? Anywhere you can start? What? Roots, yeah. Can you tell me what the roots are here, guys? What's one root? Let's go left to right. What's the first root? Going left to right. -4 is a root. 0 is a root. And +3. Got it. Okay, so let's start. If x equals -4 is a root, what must have been in the parentheses beforehand? X plus 4. All right, moving with this equation now. We're moving. X plus 4. I'm going to skip over that 0 for a second. Can you go to the 3? What else is in the parentheses? X minus 3. Nice job. Now, don't you take a look. Isn't that a little bit different than the -4 and the 3? It kind of uses 0. Do you remember what that meant last year? If it doesn't cut right through like -3, if it just grazes it, that means that root happens twice. Okay. First, how do I write a root of 0? I could just write x by itself, but it happens twice. So I got to put x squared. Okay, when it grazes just like that, that means that root happens twice. And we do have to set it equal to f of x to make it an official equation. Everyone all good? On how I came up. Hey, and here's the good news. You don't need to double distribute, multiply, you're done. You can leave it just like that. Okay, we're done, guys. Leave it. All right, now I'm going to take this function. I'm going to move it left 2 units. What's the new one called? I'm going to move all of this left 2 units now. Left 2 units. You want to help me out? Left 2 units. Ready? Where's the -4 going to go? So what's it going to be? It's going to be x plus 6. Everyone see where I'm getting that from? Where's the 0 going to go? To -2, but now it's still going to graze it. So what do I have to put with the x minus 2? All squared. And hold on, timeout. Hold on. The plus 6 is right. The x minus 2 is not right. Why is it not right? It should be plus 2. Oh, that's why. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I know. It is plus. I'm an idiot. That's why. Because it's going to -2 and you change the sign. I'm fine. One job, Carlino. And then where's the 3 going? To 1. So what would go inside here? X minus 1. Yeah, everyone hear that attitude over there? I heard it out of all the voices. Questions? Oh boy, 34. Sorry guys, today had to do a probability one. What's up, Ian? JT, how we doing? I've had my better days. I just remembered I'm recording this. I'm blowing notes now. Sorry if anybody has to hear that. All right, let's go. Let's get through this one. Whew, this is a long one. We got fractions in the word probability. I know we get nervous right away. Find the exact probability that a student selected is a junior whose favorite subject is math. In that question, do you see the word given at all? No, me neither. So don't treat it as a given problem. All this is, guys, find me the probability the student is a junior and they like math. All right, so that's what I'm asking for right now. probability you're a junior and you like math. I don't expect you to know it, but please get out your formula sheet, which you're not given, because this is one we're going to have to write down now. How do I find the probability of A and B? A and B, ready? It's the probability of A plus, I haven't even taken a look at your quizzes. Maybe you guys did some of this on the chorus band question yesterday. You took A, added B, but then hopefully you remembered to subtract out the or. A lot of sniffles in here today, huh? I'm feeling your pain, don't worry. My head is throbbing right now. And if you want to make a note on your formula sheet there, these two here, A or B and A and B, they can be interchanged. So if you needed to find A or B, you would just subtract the and instead. Okay, these two can be switched if you need it. All right, here we go. Let's go back to the problem now. Keep that sheet out. You're going to need to go back to it in a second. Junior and math. Ready? Probability you're a junior. 116 over 459 plus probability. Math is your favorite subject. Ooh, easy. I know you see math as favorite subject, but that's not what it's for. 1/4 minus, now what's your probability that you're a junior or you like math? That's my 47 out of buck 8. Yep, go ahead, everyone. Let me know when you get there. $31 out of 459, yep. So there's my probability, that and probability. Like math and a junior. Okay, are those two events independent? Go back to your formula sheet. Let's write down if two events are independent. We got a test for that. Here's the test. Anybody remember the test? It's okay. What? What do you got, Dom? Get it. Get it. I didn't even say anything. God, I really hate most of you in here. One more time. Because you were right. You were right. You're rattled, but you were right. Yes, the probability of A times the probability of B has to be equal to the probability of A and B. If they're independent, those sides are equal. Really, I do a face, huh? And that just kills your confidence, huh? I just start stealing souls when that happens, huh?
Silent and just stare, like waiting for
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know I had mannerisms. Better watch myself, huh? Start videotaping myself. All right, so here you go. Help me out. Student is a junior. What's that probability? Student is a junior. Okay, so is 116 over 459 times student's favorite subject is math. What's that probability? 1/4. Is that equal to they're a junior and they like math? Didn't we just find that one? That's a reason why we did it. 31 out of 459. So we have to determine, are those two equal or not? Okay, so check the decimals, check the fractions right now, everyone. Go ahead. 116 out of 459 times a fourth. Is that the same as 31 out of 459? And as you just heard, nope, they are not equal to each other. So that means those two right there are independent. You can write they're dependent if you'd like, not independent. All right. I got one more here. Graphing one, 31. It's kind of the reverse of the one we started class with today. I'm going to give you the zeros now. You tell me what the graph should look like. All right, so you can go ahead, set up your set up a little nice little XY axis for me. We all ready to pass this? So when you guys come in on that Monday after, I'm just giving high fives and pounds and. How will you know? I'll put it just like in Aspen, like a grade.
No, seriously, don't look at me.
What? No. Dom, you have no idea. Like, I am the most anxiety, nervous-ridden person in the entire cafeteria that day. I probably hardly won't even walk up and down the aisles. No offense to you guys. I don't even want to look what you're writing down. And I'm not saying that in a negative way at all. Like when I collect your papers, yeah, if I could talk. If I could when I collect your papers, technically I'm supposed to look through them in case you left anything blank by accident. I don't even do that. I don't even want to see your work. Yeah, I'm not going to be hovering. Don't worry. I'm not going to hover. I don't even want to see anything. All right. And then I get the email with all the scores and I just stare at it for 5 minutes, wondering when I should open this or not. 39 out of 40. I don't remember, but it's kind of tough to compare because last year was the first year we gave it in January. We always used to give it in June. And then we decided because you guys are all in college and got your classes picked, it was literally the week before graduation. The Regents exam was being held. And people, let's just say, you're not motivated now, some of you, imagine that day, okay? Not motivated at all to do well, all right? And so we decided to move it up to January. So we'll see. Last year is the only year I got to go upon, and that's 39 out of 40, so.
I really mean it. Don't look at me. Like, don't look at me.
Well, you'll know. I'm gonna post them on Aspen, so.
I cried when I failed the chem Regents. Oh my god. I worked so hard for that. I would do tutors for like 5 hours at a time. Oh my god.
Okay, here we go. Well, hopefully we don't have any sad moments in here. Hopefully we can get, I don't know how many people are in here, 17, I think. We can go 17 for 17 and have a big party afterwards, which we got to talk about. No, I did it last year. What are we gonna? What am I gonna bring in? Like I think I brought in like a big brownie platter for the kids that passed. Oh, why are we getting anything? I don't know. Look around the room. Find somebody who screwed it up. All right. Hey, life's rough. Life's rough.
I'll just get
All right.
I'll cry.
All right. I wouldn't do that. Don't worry. I wouldn't do that. All right. Let's get through this last one. Can you at least put 4 points on this graph? Okay. We can put one at -1. We can put one at -2 and +2. And we can put one at 3. But now where do I go? That's the question. How's this graph going to look? And here is your answer. This is something we have not reviewed until right now. How many roots are there? 4, which means what about your highest exponent of this equation? It is also 4. Yes. All right. So it's I don't know what's with it, but definitely something to the 4th is my highest exponent. Do you remember at all last year what the graphs look like if the highest exponent was even? The graphs look different if the highest exponent is odd versus the highest exponent is even. Let me show you guys decide. Let me show you. Or actually, you can do it right on your calculator right now. Everyone type x to the 4th into your calculator and look at that graph. And then you guys do x to the 3rd and tell me how they compare. Here's how they compare. The one that's even starts and ends in the same direction. You guys have x to the 4th right now on there, right? Notice how it both starts and ends up. And then the x to the 3rd one starts down, ends high. Everyone see that? So this, at least we know the highest exponent's 4. I don't know if it's going to end down, or start up, end up. It doesn't matter. You're just doing a sketch. So what do we want to do as a class? Both up or both down? It's both going to be correct. Both up. Okay, ready? All right, so let's start it up. But we got to make sure we hit every single point. We go through every single point. There you go. Ends up, starts up, ends up. You could also go down too. Now, quickly, just a quick review here. How would you know if it goes up or down? Depends on the number in front. If it's negative, it would be going down. If it was positive, it'd be going up. We don't know that here yet. But I'm just saying, in general, if there was a question that asked that, it would end up if it was positive and down if it was negative. Okay? That's for highest exponent is even. Highest exponent is even. Questions? And if you're always concerned, just check something on your graph too. Check it on your calculator. Questions? Okay. I'm telling you right now, do not skip it or give up on it. The first one I'm going to have you guys do today, whether it's together or separate, is the big dog one, 37. Because it's graphing a sine or a cosine curve right now. You guys know, hey, 5th period, we didn't have too many issues.